Hi, welcome to the paper drop-off. This tutorial will help you fill out the form that will accompany your essay. The first questions in the form are about your name, your first name and your last name. Type your first name under the line where it says first name, and type your last name under where it says last name. My name is Dorian Iden, and so under first name I put Dorian, and under last name I put Iden. The next question is about your essay or assignment due date. This is the date that your teacher has said you need to turn in the final draft, which they will grade. My assignment that I'm using for this tutorial is due on September 1st, 2021, so I put 9/1/21 for the date. The next question asks you about your class name and number. The class name is something like English or ESL or communications. And the number is the number that comes after that name. So for example, ESL 87, English 122, English 97, communications 120. That's what you'll put here. My class name is English 105. Next, the form asks you for your email address. This is important. Make sure you use an email address that you really check and will use, because this is the email address where the tutor will send your paper once they've commented on it. It does not have to be your Insight or DVC email address. It could be your personal email address, as long as it's an email address that you plan to check regularly. The next question asks you to give an overview of what your teacher wanted you to do in this assignment. Maybe they wanted you to make an argument for or against the death penalty, for example. That is what you would put here. Or maybe they wanted you to write a descriptive paper about your hometown. And that is, in that case, that's what you would put here. This is to help the tutor get a little more context about what it is that you're trying to do in your assignment. And then they'll be able to help you more efficiently, more effectively. Next is the title of your essay. Because it's a draft and you might not have a title, that's okay. You can put no title if you don't have a title. If you do already have a title, go ahead and put it in. It's okay if your title changes later. Lots of times we change our titles after we're done because we realize that a better title, because we've come up with a better title. Next is the thesis statement. A thesis statement is an argument and a proposal that your paper puts forward. Most essays have a thesis statement of some kind, and most instructors want to be able to identify your thesis statement somewhere in your essay. If you can locate your thesis statement and copy and paste it here, or just write it here, that helps the tutor know, does your paper make the argument you want to make, or is it a little bit off track? Next, the form asks you to list two main questions. These are the two things you hope the tutor will pay closest attention to. For example, do my body paragraphs fit with my thesis statement? Do my topic sentences fit with my paragraphs? Be sure to pick two big questions that your tutor can address as they read your paper. And it's also helpful to remember that we really don't do grammar first. Grammar is the last thing that we look at. So don't include grammar as one of your main questions. The next to last question is other questions or comments. Maybe there's some other thing you want to say. For example, my paper is still missing its conclusion, or I know I need to work on body paragraph 3. You could put those kinds of comments here, or if there's some other question that you'd like to add, you can also put that in this spot. Finally, you're going to copy and paste your essay here. If you're not sure how to copy and paste, please check out the tutorial in the spot below. Thanks for submitting.